Hello and good morning. My name is Annie McCary, President of the African American Heritage Club, and I'm joined today by Willie Phillips, who's our Vice President. We're excited to highlight two upcoming events that we think are really important and we're excited to talk about. One is The Spirit of Harriet Tubman, a one-woman show featuring very talented Leslie McCurdy, and the second one is a musical concert featuring two bands, which we'll talk about. So first I want to talk about Harriet Tubman, the one-woman show, and give you a little bit of background information about Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman was a fearless freedom fighter, abolitionist, and advocate for justice. Her legacy continues to inspire us today as we continue ongoing struggles for freedom, women's rights, and equality. This very powerful performance brings her story to life in a way that's both educational and deeply moving. Born into slavery around 1822, Harriet escaped and became a conductor on the Underground Railroad, leading dozens of enslaved people to freedom. Her courage and strategic brilliance earned her the nickname Moses. During the Civil War, she served as a scout, a spy, and a nurse for the Union Army, even leading a military raid that freed more than 700 enslaved people. After the war, she continued her activism, fighting for women's suffrage and establishing a home for elderly African Americans. Her contribution to history goes beyond her daring rescues. She embodied resilience, faith, and unwavering commitment to justice. Harriet Tubman's unwavering commitment is deeply relevant even today. She risked her life to free others, embodying the fight for human rights in a way that transcends her era. Her work with modern struggles for justice, whether in the fight for women's rights, voting rights, or freedom of expression. Women today continue to face challenges in securing equal rights, just as Harriet Tubman fought not only for freedom from slavery, but also for a broader human dignity. She was an early advocate for women's suffrage, working alongside figures like Susan B. Anthony. Her resilience reminds us that justice is not a one-time achievement, but an ongoing effort requiring courage, persistence, and action. During this one-woman show, The Spirit of Harriet Tubman, Leslie McCurdy brings to life key moments from Harriet Tubman's journey. Her escape from slavery, her mission to free others, her service in the Union Army. These moments serve as a reminder that fight for justice is never over. Just as Tubman faced laws designed to keep people oppressed. By attending, you're not just enjoying a powerful show, but also participating in a broader conversation about history and the impact on the present. So I encourage you, don't miss this incredible performance, The Spirit of Harriet Tubman, as shown on the flyer, a one-woman show. Will take place May 31st, 2025 at the Performing Arts Center. Tickets are available and all the details are on the screen. This event is proudly sponsored by the Community Bridge Builders and the African American Heritage Club. It is a powerful, family-friendly experience you won't want to miss. So we thank you so much and look forward to seeing you there. And now I'll turn it over to Willie Phillips, who's going to talk to you about two other events that are coming up.
Oh, thank you, Annie. Before I move into the other events, I want to add something to what you said. Leslie McCurdy was a professional dancer, and I think she fell and broke her hip, and that ended her professional career, which caused her to launch into the acting career. And the presentation that she's going to make, the tribute to Harriet Tubman, is a rendition, thank you, that she wrote herself. And she's going to be all over the stage. You'll see her dancing acumen, and she's out in the audience doing part of the presentation. the African American Heritage Club sponsored a tour that went to Cerritos Performing Arts Center, where we saw the play. And along with CBB, Community Bridge Builders, we joint ventured to present it here at PAC so that all of the members of the community here would have an opportunity to see it. We were really taken aback by her performance and her portrayal of the Harriet Tubman event, the Harriet Tubman life. So please come out and to support and see that event. Moving forward, there's an event that's coming up at PAC. 2 bands that are going to be performing at PAC on April the 19th at 7 p.m. And what's kind of unique about these bands, DW3 is a Latino band that comes out of East LA, and they have been Grammy nominated in the past, and they do a lot of original work, and they also do cover songs. They're basically a smooth jazz and rhythm and blues band that has a lot of soul. So, and they perform at venues. They perform a lot in Huntington Park and at Spaghettini's. They stay there at Spaghettini's a lot, and they move around. So they have a great local following. If you're a jazz fan and if you like rhythm and blues and soft, soulful music, then please come out to see them. Also on the ticket is B.I.G., Brothers Igniting a Groove. There are a lot of people that play a lot of soul music these days, but B.I.G. is an all soul brothers band, and they really play soul and funk music. If you like that black music, that soulful music, come out and give them a listen. Some of the members of the band have played with the likes of Stevie Wonder, Charles Wright, Parliament Funkadelic, and just a number of other bands that they've played with. And I've been talking with Marcus Shaw, Slim, he's the bass player. He's the founder of the B.I.G. band, and he's really excited about coming here and sharing with us. A lot of dancing, put on your dancing shoes, because they play in their repertoire. They have over 100 contemporary songs, and there's a portion in the play where they're going to be asking the members of the audience, you can select a song that you want them to play, and one of their claims to fame is that they'll know how to play it instantaneously. So we're looking forward to that. And the reason why we are having these plays at PAC, there are a lot of clubs that are having plays and bands and concerts at PAC, but we're, as the African American Heritage Club, we're getting these funds, procuring these funds so that we can do other field trips to museums and bring in some ballet troupes to do dances and things of that sort. Other than, nothing wrong with the band, nothing wrong with the concerts, nothing wrong with dancing in the aisles, nothing wrong with listening to music from the 50s up to the present. But we want to bring in another aspect of entertainment, like I just alluded to, some ballet, some fine arts, and some more of the Harriet Tubman type things. We want to go back to that so that there can be a lot of diversity in what we're presenting at the PAC. So also, our Juneteenth celebration is going to be coming up on June the 21st, which is a big event for us. That's our main event of the year. And during this event, we're going to have a band that you're going to really love to come out. We're going to have other entertainment, and we're going to be celebrating the 80th year of the ending of World War II. And what we're going to be highlighting in this presentation of Juneteenth is World War II. We were there too. We were there also. Speaking of African Americans, black people, we were in the war too. And we want people to know that we contributed to the heritage and the history of this company and this country. And so we're proud of our heritage. We're proud of our history. We're proud to be Americans. We're proud to be a part of this great country. And we just want people to know. I have learned things when going through the Juneteenth celebrations that I didn't know about Black history, because it's been concealed to varying degrees in what's been taught in the schools and what's been published in history books. So we're digging that out, and we want to bring it out on the front line. And the main thing about this is we want other nationalities and we want other people to do the same. We want to know the history of all the human race, all of the people, especially those that have representatives that have become Americans, those that are immigrants here. We want to know where you came from. We want to know what you're about. So the African American Heritage Club, under the leadership of the current president, Annie McQuarrie, we're looking to bring people together and to not be ashamed, to not be reluctant to share their history, their culture with other people. And we want to weave a tapestry, as it were, so that we can flow seamlessly through the different heritages, different cultures, and we can all be one. So that's basically where we are right now. Also, just thought about it in September, I think on September the 13th, we're going to be bringing Lawrence Young, an acclaimed vocalist that's going to be doing a tribute to Marvin Gaye, and he's quite spectacular. So we have several events that are going to be coming up this year, thanks to the leadership of our president. So I'm going to just toss the ball back to her so that she can comment. Annie?
Well, thank you very much. You did a very thorough overview of what's coming up for the club. And I too am very excited about the events that are coming up. Juneteenth is a huge event. It's not really a fundraiser, but it's an opportunity to share in the Juneteenth celebration. But also what you highlighted was the African American Heritage Club. We celebrate our heritage. And we invite anybody who wants to be a part of our club to come and celebrate our heritage with us, which hopefully invites other clubs to share their heritage if it's specific. And so we join together because Laguna Woods is a melting pot for all of us. And so if it has to start with the African American Heritage Club, then we will lead the way. And we're doing so with collaborating with the community bridge builders. And so we see an opportunity to collaborate with other clubs in terms of music, in terms of historical events, and whatever it is that would enhance this life that we're living here in Laguna Woods. So we hope to see you at one of our events, at all of our events, and we look forward to getting your feedback. We look forward to your participation in our club and just making life a wonderful experience here in Laguna Woods.
Also, don't let the name African American Heritage Club, a Black in Laguna Woods, turn you away from becoming or considering becoming a member of this African American Heritage Club. We have upwards of 100 members now, of which only 25% are African Americans or Black. So there's 75% others, and there are only about 100 Afro-Americans that live in Laguna Woods. So we're inviting any and everyone. All comers can become a part of this. There's an interesting footnote here. The event, the Harriet Tubman event that we ventured out as a club to go to Cerritos,
Cerritos Performing Arts Center.
Cerritos Performing Arts Center was brought to my attention by a Hungarian, a member of the African American Club, Donna Kish, and she pitched it to me, and Annie and I went out and we did some investigation. And so that's how it came about. It's not all about being Black, it's all about being human. Another segue, we're considering changing the name of this Black in Laguna Woods. We're talking about it, so the members or anyone out there, if you want to suggest a name change, of course it would have to be approved by the board, and then the membership will vote on it. But we're just exploring a lot of different things. We want to draw people in. We don't want people to get the wrong impression and be turned away. So we're about being inclusive, not exclusive. So come and get on board with us. Invite us to your events, and let's see where we can go from here. This is a good starting point, I think. Don't you think so, Andy?
Absolutely, absolutely. And you bring up a couple of other really good points. And one of them is our logo. Our logo is much brighter now. The colors are vibrant. They reflect the colors of the African flag. They reflect life. And so that's one of the things that we are transitioning to with this program, is changing the image that people may have of our club. And we start with our logo. And with our logo change, we're looking at changing some other, maybe the name of it, something in Laguna Woods, so that it's just not hinting that it's only about Black being in Laguna Woods. It's about the heritage of the African Americans in here as we live amongst others. So that's kind of a nutshell of what's in store. More will be revealed as we move forward. And I, as president of the club, I'm very excited about the opportunities that we have. And again, I want to thank the Sue Deering and Alan for starting this program off with Black in Laguna Woods. And we're grateful that they've handed it over to us so that we can move forward, presenting new light, new situations, new information, a new image for the African American Heritage Club.
Very good. Just in closing, I'm just encouraging you to come out to the two-band celebration on the 19th of April. We would love to have your support. We would love to have you present. Really, it's more than just a fundraiser for the club. These two bands, I've heard them live. They are very good bands. They are very good soulful bands, and I know that you're going to enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, just come and see me and let me know. I thought you said that, I'm not going to hear that though. They are really great bands. They are very engaging, and when you look around, people that don't even dance are going to be up and dancing. Even me, I can't stay in my seat when I go to hear them play. So come out and support, and thank you for having us here on the channel. We love everyone here that's working with us. So that's it for me. I'm out.
So that's it for us. We want to thank you again for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you at one of our events and at one of our club meetings, which meet the third Saturday of every month in Clubhouse 5. Have a wonderful, wonderful week.